We have ourselves another beautiful day here in Winnipeg. And this is the weather that I've been waiting for. So why am I not sitting out in the backyard in the lawn chair enjoying it, right? Well, probably because if I was sitting on the lawn chair in the backyard, in all likelihood I'd be thinking about the model table. And I'd probably be thinking about how we got to start working on step 53 today. I know we kind of looked at it a week or so ago, but now we're going to look at it, you might say, in depth. Okay, I've got my photo etch cutter here. Maybe I'll put it over the Tormac sharpener and get it nice and sharp, just in case. So we need, it looks like all ladders. So we need 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's try not to take all day this time. Okay, we are all sharpened and honed. And I have to be careful when I'm doing the sharpening that I don't get it, I was going to say too sharp, but that doesn't make any sense. But I don't get the angle too acute, because what will happen is the point, if you want to call it that, or the edge, will blunt on me. So this, you have to have sort of a happy medium there. 45 degrees would be a little bit too blunt, but I think I probably got it about 60 or 70 degrees there. I'm just guessing. I think that's just about right. Seems to stand up pretty good. And we need 2 number 5s. And it's these little guys here that only have the 3 steps. There's 2 D sprues, so we've got them. When I put the macro lens on, I will adjust for the overhead lights. Now, I know from experience that if I don't tape this down to the table a little bit, what happens is that when I'm prying with the cutter here, it sometimes moves out of place. And it only has to move, just a few millimeters, and it's out of the line of the macro lens, so yeah, now I don't need to worry about it. It's going to more or less stay there. Okay, I think we're all lined up here and in focus. Now, the story I'm about to tell you is not necessarily true, but it makes for an interesting story, and it kind of illustrates my point. Anyway, we've got these 3 tabs right here. I may as well get this one first. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to be getting my hand up in your way here, or at least the handle of this thing. I'm kind of doing this backwards. I hope it goes okay. Yeah, went good. Okay, anyway, I was doing my final edit, and I was feeling very anxious, and I was trembly, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. And then when I previewed the final edit, I realized I had not used my macro lens. And I was going through macro lens withdrawal. So I've just got to use this lens at least once per episode, or I have to go for counseling. I'm trying to get as close as I can to that rail, and yet not so close that I shave it down, which has actually happened sometimes. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go and do the other one exactly the same way. Okay, now remember, that story may not have been true. D7. And this one has, it looks like 5 treads. So it is a much bigger ladder. Okay, I'm going to do it the same way again. I'm going to take this top one here. It saves me having to spin everything around. Okay, here we got that. Now, I know that sometimes I seem to do a better job at getting, excuse me, close to the part and not leaving any tabs showing than other times. And the reason for that is because sometimes that happens. Okay. And once again, I'm going to do the other one the same way. Okay, that is it for the D sheet. And everything else now is on the A sheet. And once again, I'm going to tape it down. Okay, that's not going to slide around. Now, excuse me, we need A, 29, 30, and 31. They're all nice and close together here. Okay, I'm going to flip this whole thing around to do the other 6. Hey, wait a minute. I missed some, I think, here. Okay, now I'll flip it around. Okay, number 29 has 6 treads, number 35, and number 31 has 11. That way I don't need 3 separate tins. Okay, we are ready for Andy's handy-dandy photo expander. But I guess you can probably hear the music playing, so you know that the episode is just about over. They can't all be long. Now, excuse me, believe it or not, it is just after 3 o'clock here. So we got to call her quits. Yeah, I guess I wasted a lot of time doing other stuff. Yeah, they can't all be long, right? Oh, one thing I should explain. The reason I've got narrow written down here is because this has 5 treads, the same as our number 30 over here. The difference is that the way I'm going to tell them apart, in case I get them all mixed up after I'm spraying them and so on, is the D7s are the narrow 5, whereas the A30s are the wide 5. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.